I just said to Jay, I absolutely, and thank you, by the way, for tuning in to HSN. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I saw Sue wearing this, and it is like neon around the neck, and especially with that gorgeous, like, bright red that she's wearing, but any color. This is a customer pick favorite. It's green opal.
It's a green mint opal. Oh my
goodness.
And it's got an amazing story.
Oh, wait, do you hear it? And it's Tucson Gem Event at $99.90. Now, we don't bring back a lot of rare finds. This is one, back to what Joe was saying, with a huge customer request, because it did sell out so quickly the very first time that we offered it. And this is, again, that unique kind of organic shape that is not easy to do, especially in opal. What green opal.
Okay, but really what sets this off is the material. I found this in Tucson many years ago. Here's the thing. Every material has a story. It literally has a story to tell. And the story with this is this. This comes out of Serbia, okay? It was mined by a village out of a tailings dump. So what a tailings dump is this, for people that aren't really knowledgeable about how things are mined. There's all kinds of ways that you mine. A tailings dump is where they went in and they were mining, and they were mining for copper, they're mining for iron, they're mining for maybe platinum, gold, silver, whatever. So they go in and they're mining it. Now they're only going for a certain ore that they're looking for, which contains the metal or the mineral or whatever that they're looking for. In this case, that's what they were doing. They really didn't want anything to do with the opal. They had no market for the opal. They were looking for the precious metals. Oh. So in this village in Serbia, and I'm talking 9 years ago, they had this tailings dump. Well, they found this green opal in there. This is the only, this opal, the only time I've ever seen this color, this clarity, is from this particular mine. When I first got introduced to this, it was by an older gentleman that I met in Tucson, and he had this material. He had brought it, but he had several different people bring it in. And so I bought everything that he had, and then unfortunately he passed away. And so I lost my contact. A couple of years later, I found somebody else that had bought from him, and I was able to buy from them. Over the years, I've learned the story of this. So this was a village. They went through the tailings dump, and they got this opal. Okay, so now they have it, but this is during Croatia when it was war-torn, a lot going on, right? And then they were recovering. So it took them years to actually get this to Sweden. And they had it in a truck, like an old military truck, in the barrels. And there was roadblocks, and there was, there really wasn't any paperwork because there wasn't any organization on anything, right? It's just whoever can do whatever, okay? And eventually, it took them a long time. It made its way to Sweden. And then, but this old man is the one who organized it all. I mean, it was his village, or he was from that area. He's the one that put it all together. And then he was able to get it to Tucson, to the Tucson Gem Event.
No kidding.
Because everybody, this is like the event of the world, right? Sure. So where do you take your rough? You got an unusual rough, you got a unique rough. Where do you take it?
Tucson.
Yeah, take it to Tucson, right? And so it made its way to Tucson. I can't say that I control every bit of the rough that ever came out, but I've done the lion's share of it. I'm down to kind of the last of this material. We don't really like repeating on this with a necklace, but we had so many viewers that we did it before that missed out on it. And that's the only time I really do it is if we get so many requests, and then the buying office will ask us, is there any way that you can do this again? I think we were able to bring in less than 500 is all we could do. Okay, I've got enough material that I'm going to be able to maybe make a bracelet, maybe a few rings and silver cabochons that will match this. But then I don't have any more rough, and I didn't see any of this rough material in Tucson.
Okay,
nobody else.
There you have
I bought it from 3 different people. They all got it from that initial load that came out of Sweden.
So same person.
Yeah, same person. It's all that exact same load, and I haven't seen any more of it, so obviously they're not doing it anymore.
And it's the color of that, the only way I could describe it is like neon.
It's like a neon minty. Yeah.